Good day once again, grade 5, and welcome to our third week of discussion in Science 5. For today's lesson, we're going to talk about changes in materials. So when we say changes in materials, we're going to talk about chemical change and physical change. A chemical change differs from physical change. In a chemical change, new and different material is formed. The new material formed has properties different from the original materials. So, nagbabago siya. Pag sinabi natin chemical change, hindi from original material, for example, ay papel. Okay, ang papel, ito ay kulay puti. Tama? Pag sinunog natin si papel, nagiging itim na siya. So, nagbabago siya ng materials. Hindi na siya katulad nung puting ng isang papel, na bagong papel, bago siya sunugin. Nagiging abo siya pag sinunog. So, that is chemical change. And a physical change is a type of change in which the form of matter is altered, but one substance is not transformed into another. The size or shape of matter has or may be changed, but no chemical change occur. So, let's have an example again. Papel or again, paper. So, si papel, kung yumusin man natin siya, gusutin man natin siya, gawin man natin siyang bola, pag binuka uli natin si papel, pag tinuwid natin si papel, papel pa rin ang tawag sa kanya. Punitin man natin si papel, pira-pirasuhin man natin ng papel, papel pa rin ang tawag sa kanya. At hindi pa rin nagbago yung kanyang mga substance. Okay, nagbago lang siya ng sukat, dahil pinunit-punit natin. Nagbago lamang siya ng texture pero hindi nagbago yung substance kung saan siya gawa. Unlike kapag sinunog natin si papel hindi na papel ang tawag sa kanya pag nasunog na sa siya, which is ang tawag na natin ay abo. So we're going to have activities. In this activity, you will observe changes through the presence of oxygen in the properties of materials through experiment and observation. But before that, let's have this activity, what's my property? Okay. So, physical property, we're going to define physical property. Physical property is the characteristic of a matter that can be readily observed without changing its composition, such as the following. So, hindi magbabago kung ano yung composition ni matter. That is physical property. So, we can observe malleability, flexibility, elasticity, conductivity, ductility, and porosity. So, these are the properties of matter na napag-usapan natin last week. So, that is a physical property. Next, we're going to talk about the chemical property. Chemical property is observed when the composition of a material must change first. It is most evident when a certain material chemically reacts with another material. So, below are some chemical properties of material. Combustibility, flammability, and biodegradability. Combustibility and flammability, ito yung kakayahan ng material na masunog o mag-create ng apoy. Biodegradability, ito yung kakayahan or ng material na mabulok. So, biodegradable. So, let's have this activity. After reading about physical and chemical properties, identify what property is possessed by the sample materials listed below. So, ano yung mga kanilang possessed identity or property of a material. So, let's have this one. So, the first example is firewood. What is a firewood? Ito yung mga panggatong. So, panggatong, it possesses the combustibility. Why combustibility? Di ba panggatong ang sustansya nilalagay? Panggatong sa apoy. So, pag ito, yung kahoy, firewood, o kahit yung mga sanga ng kahoy, yung mga tuyong sanga ng kahoy, ito ay mabilis magdikit. O siya ay mabilis magdikit sa apoy. Lalo na kapag siya ay tuyong-tuyo na. So, combustibility or it creates fire or pwede siyang mag-apoy. Next, we have this glass bottle. Oops. So, glass bottle, brittleness. Why brittleness? When we say brittleness, once again, ito yung mabilis mabasag. Okay, so glass, salamin, or bote, bote ng mantika, bote ng toyo, bote ng suka, bote ng patis, kapag natabig, mabilis mabasag. So, these materials possess the physical property of brittleness. So, ito ay mabilis madurog o mabilis mabasag. Next example or next item is can, lata. Lata ng gatas, lata ng sardinas, lata ng meatloaf, lata ng corned beef, lata. Okay, lata. Or can, tin can. This possess ductility. Okay, so ductile siya or ductility. Mabilis din siyang mag-transfer yung heat sa kanya na ano pa ang property ng lata? Napipipi. Yan. So, next is gasoline or gasolina. What property of matter we have for gasoline? Gasoline, that is flammability or combustibility. So, ito ay mabilis mag-apoy. Next, we have the rubber band. Elasticity. Nababatak. Rubber band nga siya eh. Siya ay nag-elastic. Okay. So, again, so we have different properties of matter. This is just a review. Physical property and chemical property. Then, okay. Next activity. Look at the illustrations below. Identify the type of change in matter. So, we have two kinds of changes. We have physical and chemical change. And then you have to explain your answer. So, teacher will answer too, and you have to observe. But I want you to answer while you are watching this video. So, physical change, again, physical change. No matter you, kahit na siya lupiin mo, gupitin mo, hindi nagbabago. It doesn't change the composition of the matter. In chemical change, it changes the composition of matter. Nagbabago siya. Yung kanyang itsura, nagbabago din yung kanyang composition. Okay, so let's have the activity. Okay, so we have the material, and then we have the action taken, and then you have to state it if it is physical change or chemical change, and then why. Why is it chemical change, and why is it physical change? So let's have our first example, which is a paper. So, the action is tearing o pagpupunit-punit. Okay, so what change takes place in tearing a paper? Okay, it is physical change. Paper is my example a while ago. So, why? Tearing. Why is it physical change? Kasi pinunit lang natin. Pag pinunit natin yung papel, nababago ba siya? Hindi. Hindi nagbabago yung kanyang composition. So, no matter how tiny yung pagkakapunit mo sa papel, hindi magbabago yung kanyang composition. Papel pa rin siya. Okay, next number, we have mango. Green mango, the material is green mango, and action, naging yellow mango na siya. So, is it chemical or physical change? The answer is chemical change. Why? What action is taken? It is ripening. Okay. So, bakit nangyari po yun? So, let's observe the green mango. Okay, the first mango is color green. The next mango is color red. Okay, back to our discussion. So, first and foremost, the color of the mango changes. Why? The green mango is green. O sige, ito yung hilaw. Green mango is unripe mango. Green mango. Yellow mango is ripe mango. So, it changes the color. So, when it changes the color, chemical change takes place. Nagkaroon siya ng chemical change. Yung lasa ni green mango somewhat is sour. Maasim. While the yellow mango tastes sweet. So, nagbago din yung lasa niya. Tama. So, it's also a chemical change. So, why? It is ripening. Nahinog siya. So, once na nahihinog ang isang prutas, nagbabago siya ng color, nagbabago siya ng lasa, chemical change takes place. So, that is an example of chemical change. Another example, we have ice, yellow. Okay. This is the material, ice. Next, action, natunaw. Natunaw na si ice. So, is it physical change or chemical change? Let's see. It's physical change. Why? Oh, it's melting. Ice is made up of water. Diba? Tubig siya na nanigas. Ngayon, na-expose siya sa heat. Natunaw siya. Noong natunaw ba si yelo, ano nang tawag sa kanya? Tubig pa rin. Naging asukal ba siya? Hindi. Nagbago ba yung lasa niya? Hindi. Nagbago lang yung temperature niya. From being cold, from 0 degrees, kasi siya ay melting, ano ba to? Freezing point, di ba? From freezing the yellow, the water, to melting the ice, okay, hindi naman nagbago yung kanyang composition. Hindi na bago, na tubig pa rin siya, na nanigas, nung natunaw ay tubig pa rin siya. So that is physical change. Walang nangyari dun sa composition niya. O dun sa mga bagay na bakit siya nabuo. Okay, so no matter what, it's melting, ice turns to water, physical takes place. Now, next example, we have a rock. O kahit siguro uling siya. O ano man ang tingin nyo dito, rock, coal, or uling. Then, anong nangyari? Naging maliliit na piraso. Is it chemical change or physical change? It is physical change. What happens? What happened? From malaking bato, siguro nabagsak siya, from a boulder, then it turns to small rocks. Or, kung ito naman ay uling, tapos ay nadurog, walang ibang nangyari, it just changes its physical appearance, nagbago lamang yung kanyang panglabas, nakaanyuan, ang tawag doon ay physical change. So, what happened? It's breaking. When you break it down yo, ito ay nadurog lamang yung bato, hindi siya nagbago ng composition. Bato pa rin siya. Okay, so it's just break, it just break, walang ibang nangyari. It's called physical change or physical change takes place. Number 5, we have matchsticks. Mga posporo at sinindihan ang isang palito. So what change takes place? So, chemical change takes place. Why is it so? Kasi diba, itong palito na to, sinindihan natin. Yan. So, meron siya yung mga dulo, yung mga kulay pula. Ang tawag dyan ay phosphorus. Kaya siya tinawag na posporo. Phosphorus, yung chemical na naandyan sa dulo ng mga palito. Na, kapag sinindihan mo, yan, nagbago yung kulay niya. From red, it turns to black. And then, naging abo na yung dulo. Naging abo na siya. Even this match, itong kahoy, kapag nasunog to, nagbago siya ng kulay, nagbabago yung composition niya. So, chemical takes place and it is called burning. Okay? So, for your performance task, I already given your parents the activity sheet and answer sheet for this experiment. So, This is what we call investigating changes. Changes that takes place in the presence of oxygen. So the direction, perform the following experiments with the supervision of your parents or your guardians. Pagpatulong kayo kay nanay, kay tatay, kay ate, kay kuya, kung sino mang available na nakatatanda sa inyo sa bahay. So these are the materials that you're going to need. You need a one piece of banana glue stick, 1 piece of used paper, and 3 pieces of matchstick. So, banana glue stick, kung wala kayong banana glue stick, kahit na yung ginamit ninyo sa fishball, pwede na yon. And then, used paper, kahit anong klaseng papel, pwede. And then, 3 pirasong palito. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. First is you have to describe the physical characteristic of the banana glue stick and paper. So, meron dito na provided na table in which you're going to describe ano ba yung itsura ni banana glue stick at ano ba yung itsura ni paper. Okay? Number 2, hold one end of the stick and burn the other end with the use of matchstick. Observe what will happen. So, hawakan yung stick at sindihan yung dulo. Okay, observe what will happen. Ano nangyari? Observe lagi. Observe ng observe. And then, pwede ninyong i-take down note ano yung nangyari o tandaan na lang. Kasi mamaya may sasagutin tayong mga tanong. Number 3, hold one end of paper and burn the other end with the use of matchstick and observe what happened. O, yun din si papel. Si papel ay sisindihan. And then observe what happened. And write your observation on the table below. So these are the table. So first, you have the banana glue stick and then the paper. And then what is its appearance before it was burned? Ano yung itsura niya? Hindi drawing, isusulat. Isusulat ang observation. Just like with the paper, isulat kung ano ang observation nyo with the paper. And then, changes in materials after it was burned. Kanina, hindi pa siya nasusunog. Ano ang itsura na ngayon after niyang masunog? You have to write it down here, your observation. And ganoon din kay paper. You have to write it down here. What are your observations? And then, you have to answer these guide questions. What condition helped in burning the stick and paper faster? What condition? And number 2, what kind of change did the stick and paper undergo and why?